Good morning to all my folks out there. Today is the 5th of January 2026. I'm sure most of you are still following events unfolding about our so-called men of God. We are still on the issue of prick or careful. Another one came up, as heavy as Okafor's own too. And their friends, they are in the same group. They are in the same Iginla group, Iginla occultic group. Iginla is their leader, their president of that occultic group. It's a section of the so-called men of God in Nigeria. There are plenty. There are more than 100 in that group. So it's a cartel. So more than 70% of the so-called men of God are in that group, occultic group. If you think deep, you will know. You will identify them. They are not hard to be identified. They are not. Let me give you my personal experience with Dayo Lutayo. I started fellowshipping with Living Faith Church in 2001 in Durumi, Abuja. You know, that was 24 years ago. 24 years ago. Or 25, sorry now. 25 years now. And I so much enjoy his preaching. But now I get to know, when you see all this sweet preaching, they are all con men. That is what they used to deceive people like me. Not the miracle, but the sweet tongue and whatever, quoting the Bible. That is what the like of this demon, Dayo Lutayo, use in capturing people like us. Because when they said he was transferred to Port Harcourt, I was part of the people that said, no, we'll not agree, no. Then a month later, he opened a church. Good Tidings, that is the name. That was the name now, because he has changed the name again. We were in Rajab Plaza in Area 1 in Abuja. It's not too far from Durumitu, you know. They purposely put that church there so that can take some of the members from Living Faith. And yes, some of us joined him in that church. But something happened that didn't strike me then. But now I'm coming to realize, oh, that's why this thing happened. In less than a month, I'm sure those of you that know this story, when we went to that church, when we opened that church in Rajab Plaza in Area 1, in less than a month, Dayo Lutayo invited Apostle Suleiman that time. That time Apostle Suleiman was still coming out doing miracles and all those stuff. But I'm not using all those miracles something. I don't like it. All this touch your head, you fall. I'm not game for that. As a matter of fact, all going to my church is all about going to church and carry my Bible off to my house. You can never see me standing, oh, I want to see pastor. Oh, I want to see this pastor. I don't do it. My wife knows me. The moment I get, we say, you are saying the last prayer, oh yeah, I don't wait to say, I want to see pastor. So I don't even know what is going on. I don't know they are gossiping in church. I don't know anything about it. Mine is just to go, listen to your sermon and get something, some experience there, get some teachings there, and off I go. But something struck me. In less than a month, this man invited Apostle Suleiman to the church. That was the first time I was seeing Apostle Suleiman. He was seeing vision, he was touching people's head, people were falling, vision. But that kind of ministration is alien to Living Faith. Because all my time in Living Faith, I've not seen where they touched somebody's head and fell. I've not seen where a pastor see vision for you. No, that's what happened in living faith. Because to me, when all those things to me, they are fake. But I never, was carried away. It came. Which means Dayo Olutayo has been fraternizing with Apostle Suleiman when he was in living faith, but you could not bring him to living faith because that church not allow him to bring the character of Apostle Suleiman to living faith to start doing to start making to start creating miracles or whatever, to start performing miracles. No. But the moment he left living faith and opened his own, that was when he jumped out. Meanwhile, Revelations now is showing that this man has been promiscuous for a long time, even during the time we are in Durumi. Because even the time, if you see the age of those two children he has now, to another woman who was an usher in the church, that was the period of good tidings. So the woman that has two children for him, who I now realize he has now relocated to the UK, was a church member, an usher for that matter. You know what he did? He is married to that woman, even when he's still married to Bolu, the wife now that he just left. Dayo Olutayo has 3 names: Samuel, Dayo, Olutayo. He now decided that those 2 children that he had with that usher, those boys are now bearing the surname of Samuel, one of his name as their surname. They are not bearing Olutayo or Dayo. And I learned another woman again has a child for him. That one is bearing Dayo. You can see this kind of people. The same thing happening, just like what Okafor did. They are always smart. And that's why I said many Nigerians are in bondage of these occultic people. There are groups, a very bigger group, powerful groups. And their leader is Joshua Iginla. How do you explain all this? But one thing strikes me is that the wives, they are part of the problem. Bolu is part of the problem that we are facing with Dayo Olutayo. The wife of Okafor that later left and divorced was part of the problem of why Okafor operated to this level. Ask me why. Let's take Bolu for instance. Madam Bolu will not say she's not aware of the fornication of her husband. She cannot come out and say she's not aware of it. You can't be married to a man that is so randy like that, having children everywhere. And they said the children of this man, Dayo Olutayo, you don't need a DNA. In fact, these people, you don't even need, look at Chris Okafor too. So, Madam Bolu cannot come out and say she's not aware of it. A man, your husband having affair to the extent of having 2 children, 19 and 17, under your nose. A man that the revelation has come out that he has slept with almost all the choir members in the church. A man that the revelation has come out that he has slept with most women in his church in good tidings. And you are there, Madam Bolu, you are enjoying that name, Mommy Gio, and some other things. That is the reason why you kept quiet. That was the reason why you did not expose this demon. And you people were riding on the tiger's back then. Today you have ended up in the belly of the tiger. That is it. See yourself. 33 years down the drain. You played Kalo Kalo with your 33 years of staying with that demon. You play kalu of 33 years of covering that demon. If you hear revelation, my brother, my sister, oh my God, you will weep for the body of Christ. They are all cartel. They are all covering each other. Your best friend is Igila. Okafor best friend is Igila. Suleiman best friend is Igila. Jeremiah best friend is Igila. They are all cohabiting together, and a lot of them that is not still, that we don't even know now, that are still apprenticed, learning from all of them, learning the tricks, participating in all the occultic. You see? So see what we have put ourselves into in the name of society, especially me. See my story with this man. I followed him for the first groundbreaking of Good Tidings Church in Wuye. I was part of the people that were there. I contributed money there. But see what happened today. So the wives of these men of God contributed. They are all accomplished. It was like they were enjoying that name, Mama Gio, and a lot of you are still out there, still covering these demons. So you will end up in their belly. You are riding on their tiger's back now. I can assure you, if you don't expose them, you will end up in their belly. Assuming Madam Bolu have exposed this demon, that you won't have gone to this level. Assuming the wife of Okafor have come out and shout and expose all what had happened, that Okafor impregnated a deacon wife in the church. Okafor slept with married women, because the woman knew about it, but she didn't come out. She didn't make it open. They were covering these people. A lot of Momijio are out there covering their husband because they are enjoying the paraphernalia of Momijio. They have a PA, they have a driver, they have access to money, they have whatever, and that blindfolded them. They now kept quiet, covering demon. It is like an armed robber, and the wife knew the husband is an armed robber, and she is covering her husband who is an armed robber. The armed robber the husband will go out at night and go and rob and come back, and she will enjoy the loot. If the armed robber is arrested, the woman too will be arrested as an accomplice. So these women too, they are part of the problem we are facing in this Christendom, body of Christ. They are part of them. So if you are still there covering those demons, covering those occultic members, madam, I can assure you, you will end up in their belly. They don't have pity. They are demons. All of them, they are demons. All of them in that category. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all pastors, but only minute of them are clean. Majority of them are occultic members. They have meeting. They have meeting where they meet to discuss the gullible followers and laugh it off. How they slept with this, how they slept with married women, how they impregnate this. They operate together. Hope you remember that the lady that was pregnant for Chris, it was another pastor from another church that brought a man to snap with the pregnant woman, just to deceive people that strange man is the person that impregnated that lady. Meanwhile, it was Okafor. Okafor must have told that other man of God or man of devil that please come and help me out. This is synergy. Synergy in the name of Christianity. They are all demons. We are forming a group in Nigeria to fight these demons. Please, we are forming a group to fight these demons. We know them. So that we can free all our brothers and sisters that have been in bondage in the name of my daddy, my pastor, my daddy. See them till tomorrow. Grown-up man will still hear this story. They will still go to that and kneel down in their front. Demons. Good morning, Jimmy Calais.